Yo, what is going on, y'all? I'm Cavell Anderson, and we are back with another Veve and Ecomi video. And it looks like Ecomi has just got some pretty good promotion again from another bigger YouTuber. And this guy, I actually have never heard of this guy before, but Lark Davis, he has 402,000 subscribers. Apparently, he's a Bitcoin YouTuber, and he has over like 36 million views total. So that's actually pretty good. So yeah, shout out to him. He actually said that he missed out on the opportunity to make millions by investing in Ecomi. So we're going to be checking out his opinion and his thoughts on the future of NFTs, especially when it comes down to Ecomi, because that's what we care about here on this channel. So if you are new to the channel, be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel and all that, and also turn on notifications so you stay updated. And if you want to know what Ecomi is, if you are not invested yet and you want to use this channel as kind of like a little bit of information that you didn't know, we are the biggest Ecomi channel on the internet. So let's get into it, man. Let's check it out. Let's see what he had to say. And yeah, let's get it.
Seriously big stuff. We already have the likes of Marvel, for example, getting into the NFT space. Marvel, guys, come on, that's huge. You can't tell me that's not huge, because that's massive beyond belief. This is the biggest superhero universe out there.
I mean, it is actually unbelievable almost that Marvel has decided to come to the NFT space, and it's crazy that Veve was able to secure this deal with them. It just goes to show you the power and leadership that this team has. Like having Al Khan on the team with David Yu's history. The guy who literally got Pokemon to where it's at. He made the Pokemon theme song. Like, people don't realize how legendary Al Khan is, man. Like, he was able to help make this Marvel deal come to reality. And yeah, like, obviously this is great for all of us who's been invested. Like, we're here for the ride, man. We're here for the ride.
And they're getting in to NFT collectibles. And it's not just them. It's the biggest film franchises. It's musicians. It's artists. It's sports players. I mean, come on. If you think that a collectible baseball card has value, then why not a baseball card, but just an NFT version? What, just because it's digital and on the internet, it doesn't have any value? That's crazy. Of course it's going to have value. But much like with baseball cards, there's a lot of baseball cards that have virtually no value because they're too common or whatever it might be. But those rare collectible ones, they go on to have massive value. As with all collectibles, a lot of stuff just is not going to be worth much long term. But we will see some of those NFTs go.
He actually has a similar approach and similar thought process to myself. That's why me personally, I'm more so an Omi investor, because I don't have the time to be studying and trying to guess which NFT is actually going to be valuable in the past. Like season one was almost a cheat code. We're here early on in the process. So basically, we're here at a time where everything that's getting released is the first time it's ever being seen in the world. So you can pretty much grab you a few NFTs and chances are you'll have something valuable, because that's just how early we are right now. But when we get down to year 2, year 3 in this thing, unless it's like a first appearance, I'm probably not going to be going for it. And even if it is a first appearance, at the rate that Veve is able to grow at, I'm probably still not even going to get it. So, yeah, like this is just, I'm more so on the token side of things as far as how my investment goes. But, yeah, I mean, that's just my thought process about it, man. It's a huge gamble if you don't educate yourself on collectibles industry. But it's a lot of people in the community who are experts when it comes to collecting, and they're loving it. I watch their content. I mean, I wish that I knew it like they know it, but I'm not going to put that time into getting to know it. So I just live it through them. I live it through them, the other YouTubers.
Going on to worth a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as always, when we talk about NFTs, I would like to reiterate my thesis on NFTs. I'm not such a big proponent of going out and buying the NFTs themselves as a form of speculation. Now look, if you're super into Marvel and you want to get a bunch of Marvel NFTs and you think that they're going to be worth more in the future, have at it, man. Have fun, because you're going to have fun collecting those Marvel NFTs anyway, because you're already into it. You're already a Marvel fan. You want to have these NFTs because you like, whatever Marvel characters that it might be, whether it's Captain America or whatever it might be, you like those things. Yeah. You enjoy those things. Those things give you pleasure. So when you buy those NFTs, you're already winning. But you might take it as a collector's perspective as well, where you might think, yeah, I love Captain America. So I'm going to buy 5 Captain America NFTs. I'm going to keep one for myself, and the other 4 I'm going to hold on to for 10 years. And look, if they go down to 0, well, then I've got a bunch of Captain America NFTs, and I'm just a happy dude because I like Captain America. But if those go up in value because they're unique and rare and first editions, I'm going to sell these in 10 years for 50 times what I bought them for. That may be the case. And if that's your thing, and if you understand what you're getting into when you get into these highly speculative NFT assets, you rock it. You rock it. You do you. But what I'm doing, pick and shovel plays. Pick and shovel plays, as in all gold rushes, and the NFT rush is a bit of a gold rush. The people who are going to make the most money are going to be the ones selling the picks and shovels. Now, by the way, Marvel is collaborating with Veve. Now, Veve is part of Ecomi. Now, Ecomi, something I talked about on the channel way back in the day, and I was doing the calculations today. Had I held on to my Omi tokens over time, how many millions of dollars I would have had.
My man's missed out on millions of dollars, man. He missed out on millions of dollars not holding the token. In his defense, though, I had not started my YouTube channel at that point in time. If you don't know yet, I was one of the first YouTubers in the community, like especially putting out content at the rate and really informing and educating and really digging and finding all the stuff, like this whole speculative side of the community where you're finding old tweets and who Vive's following and stuff like that. A lot of this stuff is stuff that I started doing in the community. I brought a lot of that energy, and then it's just trickled down to so many other places. But yeah, people weren't really digging like you see in this community back then. So he didn't really have a source or a channel to go to where he could just see, okay, this is the stuff that they're doing. They've been hitting at this since 3 years ago. Like there was nowhere you could find that type of stuff. So it was much harder to see the potential in Omi and VV back then, because there wasn't a bunch of channels based around it. Now you have me, you have other alternatives, other different types of people with different personalities who you may connect to more than you connect to someone like me. Like it says you have everything you can need in the community right now. Like if you're not invested in Omi now, and this is not financial advice, by the way, but if you're not invested in Omi now or invested in this project or don't see the potential of this project right now, it's your own fault. Like if you miss out on the opportunity, it's 100% your own fault, because the information is here now. He can't be blamed because the community the community wasn't what it is now when he was investing, more than likely. So yeah.
But I don't have life. But anyway, I bring up Ecomi because it is an NFT platform that's made it, essentially, right? They've become a damn big deal. Look at their current market cap, $720 million. That's very, very impressive. They're worth more than $500 million. Absolutely incredible. And here's the crazy thing. They're down 72% from their all-time highs back in March, which means that they had a market cap of around $2 billion or something like that. So very, very successful. The demand for NFT pick and shovel plays like Ecomi are obviously very, very big, which makes me want to look at lower cap NFT plays. Now, we've talked about a lot of NFT plays here on the channel. For example, I'm still big on Ethereum. I still have a lot of ERN tokens. I'm still big on Terra Virtua. I still have a lot of TVK tokens. And this is actually after taking profits aggressively on both of those coins. I've sold the majority of my position on both of those coins, but I'm still holding significant amounts of those tokens.
And that's the one thing that I don't get. Like, it's the one thing that's hard for me is understanding how you hold those tokens, but not Ecomi. Like, how are you not holding the Omi token if you're holding those tokens and you're aggressively, taking profits and things? Like, well, I guess to be fair, for a long time there was not much profit in holding Omi. So, I mean, I get it, but at the same time, come on now. If you believe in NFTs, you know that Ecomi and VV is in the lead by far and really has no competition in sight right now. As far as it stands right now, there's no competition in sight to what VV is actually doing. So, yeah, man, it's like it's just a must-have if you're into the NFT space. Must-have token.
On the thesis that we will see these tokens go up again in the future, that we will see this NFT hype returning, and that we will see some seriously big valuations like Ecomi has right now in a bear trend, still worth $700 million.
in a bear trend. By the way, if you don't know this, a lot of people didn't know this, didn't see my videos. I was the first YouTuber to come out and explain why I did not think the bear market would have an impact on the Omi token. And in its design, it makes much more sense that in the future, it's not going to have the bear market won't have an impact. It does follow a little bit closer to Bitcoin at certain times right now, because ultimately we have a bunch of traders in the community at this point in time. But the way that they're setting up the tokenomics and the token is going to be integrated into the Veve platform, it's 100% realistic at some point in the future of Veve, we could have more Veve users who hold the token than actual crypto people, which means that the value is going to be coming from Veve and not crypto people. It's going to be people who have no idea that crypto exists, and they're going to hold more Omi than than traders, which means that when the traders dip out and stuff like that and start following Bitcoin, the token will not be impacted because the traders are going to be so insignificant that the Veve fan base is still holding the token up. So in theory, that's how this token is designed to work, and it's been respecting this theory thus far. So yeah, I mean, we'll see long term how it goes, but yeah, I mean, it makes the most sense. This is how it's logically designed. But yeah,
very, very incredible that. Now, here's two that I am keeping my eye on. So Ecomi's not technically part of our top 5 list here, but a shout out to them anyway. But
all that, and Ecomi's not part of the top 5 list. This man's just named a bunch of other. Alright, bro. Alright. Ecomi's not part of your top 5. This needs to be put in the history books, because when Ecomi is top 1, you're gonna wish it was on your top 5, buddy. But yeah, let me know what you all think in the comment section down below. As always, be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Me personally, I don't know how you can make any list and not have Omi token on it. I honestly, it really comes down to how many tokens it is, I feel like. And then there's no clear strategy and explanation as to how it's going to be burned. And then if you're not a part of the community, like the thing that throws me off about people who make the little token argument, while, oh, there's so many tokens, it was just in the conversation that literally Veve would leave behind half the token supply. Like that was literally like during the switch to Ethereum, that was on the table. So they have already shown that it's not completely off the table if it makes sense, and if it's proven that, okay, half these tokens can go, they have already proven that they are willing to do something drastic out of nowhere and just dump half of it or something like that. They've proven that once already. Like, just by the fact that it's on the table, is being talked about, and it was very close to actually being what happened. So, I mean, that being said, the token supply isn't really something that needs to be worried about, I feel like. But I guess from an investor's point of view, I get it. But this is why I'm more so, I worry about the content side of things, because ultimately we're going to be good with the people. As long as we get Veve users on the platform using it and really investing in the token, we're going to be good regardless of what crypto people do. And that's what I love about this project. So let me know what you all think in the comment section down below. Definitely would love to hear your thoughts. Be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new. And I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Peace out, Joe.